Travis?
Yeah.
When do they change Fridays to Thursdays?
Well, I don't think Fridays actually became Thursdays.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Really? Oh, true. They did turn Thursdays into Wednesdays too.
What?
Everything's weird.
WWE has way more pull than I thought they did.
Yeah.
Needless to say, it's Thursday. And that means it's the Smackdown Rundown. Coming up here in 3, 2, 1. Oh, demolition device. You couldn't see it. Too fast. Demolition's still faster than the Ascension.
Too fast. Too furious. Well.
Demolition. Bah.
Now that was a thing, let's talk about the matches that happened on SmackDown.
Well, that's...
Alright. We had Dolph Ziggler and Adrian Neville defeat Sheamus and Bad News Barrett.
Whoop whoop.
We had Naomi defeat Natalya. We had Ryback defeat Rusev. Kofi Kingston defeated Cesaro. And in the main event, we had Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose defeat Seth Rollins and Luke Harper. Why?
There you go.
Alright.
Damn straight.
So we open up with Seth Rollins running his mouth again. He didn't learn anything from Raw.
No. For some reason, he just can't get over shit-talking Kane.
Yeah, he thinks that's going to do him any good. And Kane comes out and pretty much tells him, like, hey, you probably should think about what you're saying because I pretty much hold the key, literally,
to the cage.
Literally hold the key to your destiny this Sunday because if you were to make me, like, your best friend, I could easily help you win. But you're making it really difficult, and I'm thinking, maybe, I'm also I also have the ability to give you the biggest loss of your career. And Rollins doesn't get it. He just keeps talking.
Too much of that bleach.
It's seeping into his brain.
Yeah. So basically, then they go on to this whole, like, weird, like, let's be real men shtick. And Seth's gonna tell Kane how it is, and then Kane's like, well, since we're being, real men and honest, he's like, you know what, I did you a solid last week, why don't you do me a solid this week? And lay down.
Ooh.
Kane wants to cuddle. So he gets the referee.
Yep.
He gets J&J to leave the ring.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
And then eventually, somehow convinces Seth Rollins to lay down. I think he was whispering sweet nothings. Something about ripping his insides out through his throat.
It got weird. It
Uh,
got really weird.
and then Rollins finally got to the point of, like, holy crap, in my pants. I don't want Kane to rip my insides out, so I'm going to lay down.
Yeah.
Even though my pants are full. And he lays down with the fear look on his face, and Kane's starting to crouch down like he's going to pin him. And he's like, ha, just kidding. Get up, you faggot.
Whoa. He didn't say that.
That's what he thought, though. Kane doesn't like Seth Rollins.
Jesus.
Yes?
So Kane threw me all kinds of off. So Kane says, "I'm just messing.
It's unscripted, guys.
I'm just messing with you, Seth. We're the authority. We're supposed to have each other's backs. Which but you do have a match tonight." And Seth goes, you're no, you're serious. You're serious. He goes, yeah.
Dean Ambrose.
You're gonna face your former brother, Dean Ambrose, and that match is happening right now. Dean Ambrose comes out.
Doesn't even get all the way to the ring, and Luke Harper's music starts playing.
Yeah.
I felt they got really gun jumpy on that.
Yeah, it's like, and at this point, Ambrose is like, okay, I got some distance. I'm just gonna go beat up Seth for a second. He starts beating up Seth Rollins.
Well, he gets this awkward moment because Seth's in front of him, and he realizes he has Luke Harper behind him, and J&J security are, like, coming around the sides of the ring.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm about to get boxed in, so I might as well pick one.
Yeah. So he guns it for Seth. He gets a couple shots in. J&J get in. They start to, the numbers game starts to work. Luke Harper gets in. They start beating the hell out of Dean Ambrose. Roman Reigns makes the save, starts knocking people out. And the Shield is partially reunited at this point, and we can kind of guess that, of course, this is going to be Teddy Longed into our main event, which it was.
Yeah.
But our first actual match was a tag team match. We had Dolph Ziggler teaming with Adrian Neville to take on Sheamus and Bad News Barrett.
Weird. First match was a tag team match? Main event was a tag team match.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tag team bookends. Without Booker T involved.
Oh, damn it.
This was a fun match. This was a fun match. Adrian Neville was just on fire through this. First, so we have Adrian Neville is just very quick, just running circles around these guys. We have the first dive spot where Bad News Barrett takes the Trent Beretta bump.
Yeah, front flip, flat bump.
Oh
over
my
the top
god.
rope. I want to note first, before the match even started, Sheamus pissed Dolph Ziggler off.
Yeah.
Which is really weird because you usually don't see Dolph Ziggler get pissed off.
Yeah, he doesn't lose his cool very much.
But he started to lose his cool.
Yeah, Sheamus said that he was going to bring a step stool to Extreme Rules, so that way he didn't have to stand on his tippy toes to kiss his arse.
So I guess we know now Dolph Ziggler's weakness is short jokes.
Hey, I totally understand.
He's got something in common with Austin Aries.
Yeah, Austin Aries is a small dude too.
Mm-hmm.
And so is Adrian Neville, but Adrian Neville, holy crap!
Small dude with big hops.
Yeah, he does his little corkscrew suicide dive thing, just pretty much straight out the gate here.
Nails Sheamus and Barrett.
Yeah,
simultaneously.
And Barrett's in a bad way at this point. He takes that nasty bump, and then Neville falls on his fucking head. And then this was a really fun match. We cut to commercial,
we come back, and Barrett's got him in a chin lock.
Yeah, well, of course, that's commercial breaks at its best. Come back, and the heels got the babyface in a hold. The end would come.
Rest Hold City, bitch.
Is that gonna be a thing?
Sure.
That's been a thing.
Yeah.
That's the capital.
Commercial breaks are the capital of Rest Hold City is the capital of commercial.
Yeah.
Something. Okay.
Yeah. Moving on. Yeah. So finish comes. We have Neville blind tag Ziggler. Ziggler hits the zigzag on Barrett.
Yeah.
Setting up Barrett perfectly for the red arrow. I don't even know where Sheamus has gone at this point.
He was knocked out from something else.
Yeah, Sheamus gets knocked down somehow. There was a lot of action in this match. A lot of really fast-paced stuff. So Neville hits the red arrow, gets the pin on Bad News Barrett, and so the underdogs, even though they were dominated for most of the match, get the win. Speaking of Bad News Barrett, he obviously doesn't have a match this Sunday at Extreme Rules. There was a rundown on the card, and there was no talk of an Intercontinental title match. So
yeah.
So that's kind of up in the air at this point.
I'm not gonna say obviously doesn't have a title match. Because I'm gonna say WWE likes to play it by ear.
Yeah.
Down to the wire.
True.
We know this because it's the way they do a lot of finishes on big matches, and it's the way they do a lot of surprise, like Royal Rumble entrants and stuff. Is they're playing everything down to like the last second. So I don't think we're going to know for sure until the actual pay-per-view itself whether or not that match has been pulled. And even if you, per se, go to WWE.com and they've maybe removed the match, I don't know, I haven't checked. But even if it has been removed from the card, I wouldn't be shocked at all to see it put back on the card in case Daniel Bryan gets cleared.
Yeah, because it's all weighing on whether or not Bryan is able to actually if he's actually cleared to wrestle on Sunday. So, but as of right now, there are no talks of an Intercontinental title match. So we'll have to wait and see what happens on Sunday. We had Bray Wyatt talking about fear of being a motivator. It's ingrained in all men. The fear of failure, the fear of not succeeding, and he's
AKA failure.
yeah, so he
Bray Wyatt's big on thesauruses.
He has this line.
His favorite dinosaur.
What is a butterfly without its wings?
Probably dead.
A caterpillar that can't move. I don't know. Does ripping the wings off a butterfly kill it?
Probably.
I'm not a serial killer, so I've never tried. I don't torture small animals. There's still no actual clues as to who he's going after. So
my new theory is Nikki Bella. It's gonna change every week until something shows up.
Yeah.
My prediction is we're gonna find out this upcoming Monday on Raw.
I'm saying Ryback. I think it's Ryback.
Ryback's an ugly fucking butterfly. But you know it's okay because it's funny because it's food.
Because it's food. Up next we had Naomi. Speaking of Nikki Bella, Naomi is officially in the title match this Sunday for the Divas title. She takes on Natalya on Smackdown. Good short match. Really putting over the aggressiveness of Naomi. More so what they did. They did the same thing on Raw.
There was a little bit more, I feel, wrestling happened in this match, though.
Yeah, Natty definitely got a lot more offense off than Naomi's last couple of opponents. Naomi still picks up the win, giving herself a little bit more.
Good exchange at the end, ending with the rear view.
Yes, I feel like she needs a different finisher. I feel like that's too babyface.
I did feel the same way until this match.
Really?
Because this was a very, I don't want to steal from Randy Orton, but it was out of nowhere. Because it was at the end of an exchange, and I'm like, pow, and then she threw in that cocky little butt jiggle pin.
Yeah, I guess she.
So she's gonna basically change her gimmick to being a glorified stripper.
I can't say I'm upset at that. But yeah, Naomi picked up the win. She's got a little bit more momentum going into Sunday with
butt shaking jiggle pins on SmackDown. Fucking epic triple threat women's match on NXT. We're seeing where the WWE Divas priorities lie.
Well, with that being said, you want to talk about the Primetime Players segment?
Sure.
Go for it. Tell me, what makes Cesaro interesting? You'll have different answers.
Yeah, I've got about 114 different reasons why Cesaro's interesting. He's interesting because he does a better promo than Titus O'Neil in 5 different languages.
He's German, right?
Swiss, it's the same but different. That was the best line of the whole thing. And then Darren Young writes a poem for Tyson Kidd that looks like it's going to end very provocatively, but then, he's about to drop the P word.
Yeah.
And Titus stops him, but then Darren Young reassures him that he was only referencing the house cats.
Yeah, the cat. He's got cats on his tights.
Trunks.
Those trunks, yeah.
He don't wear tights. It goes down the leg an inch. It's trunks.
That inch makes all the difference.
But apparently they're sticking. You got something you want to tell me?
Nope.
Alright. Yeah. Apparently they're staking claims that they're going to be the next tag team champions. I hope not. Darren Young and Damian Sandow need to be the next tag team champions.
Oh. That'd be a hilarious tag team. Yeah. I can't even remember the last time the Primetime Players actually had a match.
It's been a while since they beat the Ascension.
They need to...
Twice.
They need to start doing that. Up next we have Ryback taking on Rusev. Rusev and Lana cutting their usual, we're going to destroy John Cena with the chain, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be stuck on this Russian chain on Sunday, and this is Rusev's world, blah, blah, blah. We're going to break you.
Rusev World.
Yes.
It's an amusement park I really want to open up.
What kind of rides do they have at Rusev World, Kevin?
The Accolade.
Is it a roller coaster?
No, it's one of those swinging back and forth ones.
Oh. Ugh. I don't like
But
that.
the thing is you lay down on it.
And put your arms up?
Yeah.
So
And you get strapped in and you're staring at the ground.
Fuck that. Moving on.
There's the spin kick and shit.
Jesus.
And then they say that Ryback is just going to be the next on the list of fallen Americans. He's already been on the list a couple times.
Yeah.
So he's not really next.
Yeah.
They're just putting more check marks next to his name.
Well, it's like the 3 times Triple H winning against the Undertaker at WrestleMania. It was like, he's on the list, but hey, he's trying it again.
Good match.
Yeah, very, very physical. Ryback with the stalling suplex on Rusev.
Good long staller. Ryback looks like he's going in for a good finish. Hits a spine buster, hits the meat hook, goes for the shell shock. Rusev slips out, slides under the bottom rope, and then hits Ryback with the chain. Very hard into the abdomen.
Yeah. And then he uses the chain very much how he used it on Cena on Raw, wrapping it around Ryback's face and putting the accolade on him.
Luckily for Ryback, his face is already more smushed than John Cena's. So it probably was less uncomfortable for Ryback than it was for Cena.
Probably. Then we had...
But I think the accolade is more uncomfortable for Ryback than it is for Cena. Ryback doesn't look nearly as bendy as John Cena does.
True. He's a lot more bulk as opposed to just...
A skull.
So then we had Seth and JJ Security looking for Luke Harper. Where we apparently find out that Luke Harper and Jamie Noble are cousins. I want to know what connects Luke Harper, Jamie Noble, and Nunzio. How are they all related?
Well, Jamie Noble explained it. Luke Harper's sister married Jamie Noble's cousin's mechanic, or something of that nature. Which makes them, from where they're from, it makes them family.
And so he speaks...
So he's technically like second cousin-in-laws with Nunzio.
They find Luke Harper. Luke Harper scares the bejesus out of all.
Can we have that as a stable, please?
What, Luke Harper, Jamie Noble, and Nunzio?
Yes.
I'm okay with it. What would you call them?
Well, obviously the Noble family.
Oh, God. So, yeah, Luke Harper is just, like, staring off into space. And Rollins keeps trying to get his attention, like, hey, you know, we need to be on the same page. Like, hey, what... And Jamie Noble's trying to talk to him, and then all of a sudden, apparently speaking nothing is the way to get...
Silent Joe.
Silent Joe is the way to
well, yeah,
communicating with Luke Harper.
Even if you're staring off into space, if somebody starts going, yeah, it's going to get your attention. And then Harper throttles him.
You broke my concentration.
And then now there's 2 members of the Authority with poop in their pants. And basically he's like, yeah, I was thinking about all the different ways I was going to hurt Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Now if we don't win, it's your fault. See you later, bitches. And then he walks off to go find a different corner.
I wish Luke Harper would have said, see you later, bitches. That would have been the best part of SmackDown.
And then he goes to storm off because his dingy corner in the arena has been compromised.
Yeah.
So he's going to go find the next dingiest corner. Or maybe where the Shield used to cut their promos.
Yeah. Yeah, where's that place? Jesus. we have the New Day come out. We're getting ready for singles action. Kofi Kingston take on Cesaro.
You gotta clap and sing and get ready to feel the power.
Big E talking about how there's a lack of positivity and a lack of clapping in the WWE universe.
Well, yeah. There's not enough creative chants that involve. Once you're past WrestleMania weekend, everyone gets lazy.
Oh, okay. So the New Day are trying to help us?
Yeah.
Give us more reason to clap. This was funny. I love the cheesy grin that Xavier Woods gives.
The whole overly cheesy attitude of the New Day in general really just adds so much to them now being heels.
Yeah, it's what they've needed since the beginning, because obviously their positivity was immediately met with boos as soon as they debuted.
It gives me a really vague reminder of Positively Paige.
Yes. Oh my god.
And now Bo Dallas. You get it's awesome because it's the classic juxtaposition of they're obviously the heel, but their act so wholesome and good and
they're working for the benefit of the people, but nobody really gives a shit. Which works. Kofi Kingston.
I don't think that is a stable.
What?
The New Day, Bo Dallas, and Bo Dallas Page.
Be the New Day and Bo Dallas Page. Ooh. Let's not do that. Too much smiling. That's way too many smiley people in the same group. Kofi Kingston and Cesaro is unfortunately very, very short.
I know, there's a potential to be the best match of the night.
Yeah, Cesaro firmly in control for most of this, sets up Kofi for the big swing. Xavier Woods gets up and says, no, hey, look over here. And you get Tyson Kidd runs around, pulls Xavier Woods
off. Get off of the apron, dude.
Smacks his face on the apron. But Big E goes, what are you doing? Come here, give me a hug. Now I'm going to throw you over my fucking head. And tosses Tyson Kidd.
Gonna do what?
I'm going to throw him over his fucking head. Big E does the belly to belly to Tyson Kidd, which pisses Cesaro off. Cesaro does a drop kick through the ropes to Big E, sending Big E into the barricade, and he turns around into a Trouble in Paradise, and Kofi Kingston picks up the win over Cesaro.
So they go in with a little bit of momentum, like a hug from Lady Momentum.
That was the weirdest comment of the entire. What? Really, Byron? What?
Gotta bring it down, don't you?
The fuck?
You gotta ruin the commentary.
Well, it's not his fault they can't decide who they want on the fucking commentary team. It throws them all off. Oh, man. But then we set up for our main event. Kane is going to sit ringside for this one.
And not show expression the entire match.
No. Kane was not impressed by this match at all. But the match was really good. The match was fun. I
want to know what Kane was thinking about. You have to pick something really bland to just be able to watch this match and not express any emotions.
Hey, Kevin, what do you think was going through Kane's mind?
Probably something evil.
That's a safe guess.
Yeah, boring evil though.
Boring.
Like an
evil
salad.
Define boring evil.
An evil salad.
What the fuck?
With ranch.
This match was fun.
Drippings.
I enjoyed this match a lot. This was a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, these guys are all really fun, hard worker guys.
Yeah.
And we know from the whole Shield Wyatt feud that this tag team match is going to mesh really well.
Yeah, because all these guys already have a ton of chemistry between the four of them. Harper and Rollins make a great tag team.
Yeah, they came up with an on-the-fly tandem finish, buckle bomb clothesline combo.
Yeah, it was great.
Luke Harper, though, however, gets low-bridged twice.
I'm pretty sure both by Dean Ambrose.
Both times by Dean Ambrose, and both times he got dove on by Dean Ambrose right afterwards.
Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns hitting the double Superman punch on Joey and Jamie.
And Joey melts off the ropes.
And then the second low bridge sends Harper to the outside, and then Rollins gets sent out on there, and this was a great line by Byron. He's like, I was gonna go to the top rope, and I'm gonna jump off, and I'll see what happens. And we get the Dean Ambrose elbow drop onto all four guys on the outside, and it's at this point the legal people are Reigns and Rollins.
No, it's Ambrose and Rollins.
Is it? Is
Yes.
it Ambrose?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Because Roman
I know my
tagged
shit.
No. Kane now has something on his mind.
What do you think? I don't want the champion to get counted out.
Yeah. He sees Rollins kind of like crawling around to the other side of the ring, and he goes, I'm going to help him out a little bit. Grabs him, tosses him back in.
Ambrose Rambo rolls into the ring all the way to the corner.
And tags in Roman Reigns. Rollins turns around just in time to get speared, and Roman Reigns picks up the win over the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
So finally a little bit of retribution for the Money in the Bank cash in.
Yeah. This is the first first time that Roman Reigns has been like, all right, maybe I can feel a little bit better about myself. But he has Kane to thank. And
also, we had a segment with the Big Show talking that was recorded earlier that day, and then he didn't do anything during the show.
It was a WWE exclusive. It's on WWE.com.
Check it out though. I mean,
it's him talking about the last
promo.
man standing match.
It's a decent promo.
Yeah.
He's getting tired of the fans.
Oh, of course he is. He's a heel. He's supposed to be.
They're chanting that they want him to retire.
I don't get that. Why do you want Big Show to retire?
I love heckling heels as much as the next crowd guy, but don't be that rude. Don't be that rude.
Don't be douchebags.
He pulled out a sunset flip last year just for us. He did a baseball slide drop kick just a couple weeks ago.
And he bumps like a motherfucker.
For a dude that big, hell yeah, he does. You didn't see no King Kong Bundy bumping like that.
Devin is the Andre the Giant bumping like that.
No, he would have broke it though.
This is true. But that was it for SmackDown. That's it for the SmackDown rundown. It was a good show.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
So what we're going to do now is, if you let the playlist keep playing, we're going to have some Extreme Rules predictions. If you want to go back and check out what happened during the rest of the week, we have the Raw review, we got the midweek wrap-up. Later this weekend, we are going to have indie news. So be sure to check out all that stuff. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, comment down in the comment section. Let us know what you thought about SmackDown. Go back to the other videos. Let us know what you thought about the Trios tag titles on Lucha Underground. Let us know what you thought about the Go Home Show 2 Extreme Rules earlier this week on Monday Night Raw. And let us know what you think is going to happen this Sunday at Extreme Rules. And we will have results next week for that show.
Contact us, people.
Yes, we got Twitters, we got Facebook, we got emails. He's got a personal email that you can
Personal
talk to him.
email. I will write you a letter.
It's
to
the
give
one
me your
that says
address.
Kevin Hawk on it.
I will write you a letter with this pencil.
I don't think email works that way.
No, I'm saying if they email their address,
Oh,
I will write you a letter.
look at that. He won't do stuff like that for me. And we're supposed to be friends.
We live around the corner from each other. If you really want a letter, I'll hand it to you.
Kevin Hawk, I really want a letter. Try that again.
I caught it just fine.
We'll see the predictions.
Your letter is F.
U.
C?
Okay.
Alright. Flip again.